Hey everyone, Sidekick here. Welcome back to We.R Racing. So glad you could join us again this evening. We have two new cars tonight, Buffy and Old Man. So I'm excited to see how they're gonna do. So kick back and enjoy the show. Let's go.
Starting us off tonight's action is going to be our first place car in the point standings, Beam, in the 2011 BMW, weighing in at 36.40 grams. Up next is a newcomer, Old Man, the fastest old man I know, in the Bone Shaker, coming in weighing 29.12 grams. From Miniature Car Racing, it is Bolo Brown. He'll be driving the Solar Flare, the 2022 Fast Fish, weighing in at 35 grams. He is number 10 in the points. And the car that currently sits in 9th place in the point standings is the Green Ape, in the 2018 Jaguar, weighing in at 24.09 grams, driven by Chris Selfridge. And kicking us off tonight, up front we're going to have Beam on the inside, Old Man on the out. In the back we'll have the Green Ape on the inside, Solar Flare on the out. We are racing. This is Beam out to that lead, going to that first set of turns. You got the Old Man and the Green Ape battling it out there for second, third place, and looks like Old Man's going to take over second. Coming down here into that slingshot. Now they're really starting to spread out there, folks. As we come down here to the end, it is going to be Beam, Old Man, Green Ape, Solar Flare. It was Beam taking lap number 1 last week. He took his first 3 races. Let's see if he can do that again tonight as he's starting off in the back row. We are off and racing. And a little bit of a block there put on the Old Man. Oh, Solar Flare's all kinds of messed up there. It looks like Beam's going to try to move over to second place. Nope, Solar Flare's got it back under control. Now look at that big lead by the Old Man coming down here into that Widowmaker run. Oh, no, the Old Man's flipped it over. Oh, we got a mess coming up here. It's going to be Beam and then the Green Ape only. It's definitely time to check out the old UFO cam here. As down that first straightaway, you got the Old Man putting in a bit of a block, but that wasn't the problem. It starts right there with Solar Flare getting himself all twisted around. Watch Beam try to take over second place, and Solar Flare is able to hold him up. And look down here, what a big lead there by the Old Man, and he rolls it coming out of that slingshot. That causes a mess. The Solar Flare is going to get caught up with him. Somehow, some way, Beam and the Green Ape managed to get around that mess. It looks like Beam has been the hottest car out there the last 2 events as he's taking the first 2 laps here. Can he make it 3 in a row like he did last week? And they are off and racing. It's a tight group coming to that first set of turns. It is the Ape out front. Uh-oh, the Ape's up on the side. That's going to allow Beam to move into first place. He could just take 3 in a row again here, folks. Uh-oh, we lost the Old Man back there somewhere. Coming down here to the end, it is going to be Beam, Ape, Solar Flare. Let's see if we can see what happened to both the Ape and the Old Man here. As Ape did get second, and watch him coming out of that first set of turns. He gets up on the side. That's an opportunity right there that Beam's going to take every time to move into first place. And it looked like the Old Man got held up there on that Armageddon corner. We'll go back and see if we can't find a picture for you and show you. And here you go. It is Old Man just sitting there in Armageddon corner chilling. 2 big questions here is, can Beam make it 4 in a row? And who's staying and who's going between Solar Flare and the Old Man? As we are off and racing, it is Solar Flare out to a bit of a lead. Now it's going to be Beam taking that lead. No, it's Solar Flare taking that back in. And now Solar Flare puts in the block. And you got Beam taking over that lead again. It looks like Beam's going to make it 4 in a row here, folks, as Old Man's battling it out there. And it's going to be, no, it's going to be Solar Flare taking it in a heck of a pass. My brain is going to explode with that much action in one race. Look at that. Out of the gate, it is Solar Flare. And then it is Beam. And then it is Solar Flare. And then Solar Flare gets on that killer straight and puts in one heck of a block. But all that does is just allow Beam just to shoot past her. And I thought Beam was going to make this 4 in a row, folks. But check this out coming down there. As Solar Flare holds off Old Man. And look at Solar Flare charged late. What an ending it was, folks. As it ended up being Solar Flare, Beam, Old Man, and then the Green Ape in a heck of a race. And it is gonna be Beam and the Green Ape moving on to the bonus rounds this week. We'll get to see Solar Flare again and come back next week as the Old Man has now been eliminated. Let's meet our next 4 cars competing tonight. Starting us off in heat number 2 is our 3rd place car in the points. It is Zach Cooper driving Z-Force. The 1957 Chevy, weighing in at 37.52 grams, racing for Wild Mike Noble. Currently sitting in 6th in the point standings is Cooper driving Lady Luck in the 2003 Cadillac, weighing in at 33 grams. driving for MQH Racing. From SPRR is our currently 5th place car in the point standings. It is Mickey Rodriguez driving Jolly Roger. The 2021 Aston Martin weighing in at 34 grams. And our second new car to join us this week is Buffy. In the 2020 Mercedes-Benz weighing in at 38 grams, driving for W.A.R Diecast Racing. Up front, we got Z-Force on the inside, Lady on the out. In the back row, we got Jolly Rogers on the inside, Buffy on the out. We are racing. And again, it's a tight group coming to that first set of turns, and it's still a tight group coming down here into that killer straight. Look at these guys battling out. Now they line up, folks, as it is Lady out front coming down here into that Widowmaker run. Nice racing going on. It was Ladies, Z-Force, Jolly, and then Buffy. UFO Kim, here we come. It's a good thing that drunken alien lost his pilot license after he wrecked the last time he was on this thing. And here we go, folks. Look at that battle going back and forth, back and forth. They were locked up real tight down those first two straights. And then coming down here to that drifter straight, they finally line up and get themselves going here into that slingshot. As it was still a nice race, but you had a little bit of a cluster down here in the Widowmaker run as if Z-Force got himself spun around, got mixed up there with Jolly Rogers, and Jolly Rogers just barely gets across the finish line with a little help from Buffy. Great first race of this heat, folks, as we are now back up top, ready for lap number 2, as we are racing. It is Lady out to a bit of a lead, and there, looky there, you got Jolly get spun around there, but she's back under control now, but it does slow everybody down back there, coming down here into that final stretch. That Lady is way out front. It is going to be Lady, Jolly Rogers, Buffy, and a DNF by Z-Force. Just like Bean did, it's Lady taking the first 2 laps of her heat. As we get ready to go in here to lap number 3, can she make it 3 in a row like Beam did? And here we go. Lady's putting in a heck of a block ride already on that first turn. Got to straighten back out again. Now she's still got that lead coming down here into that drifter straight. They're all nice lined up. Lady gets a little sideways there. She's getting a little sloppy. Coming down here. It is going to be Jolly, Z-Force, Buffy, Lady. It looks like it's going to be Lady and Jolly moving on to the bonus round this week. But who will be sticking around to come back next week? Will it be Buffy or will it be Z-Force as they're off and racing? And it is Buffy up to that lead. Jolly gets held up there on that killer straight, but that's all right. She's got enough points to make it onto the bonus round. As we come down here to the end, it is going to be Buffy, Z-Force, Lady. It is Lady Luck moving on to the bonus rounds, but I stand corrected. Jolly Rogers is not joining her, at least not yet. It's because she got a DNF that last time, and Buffy ended up with a first place finish. Buffy's now forced a race off against Jolly Rogers to see who's moving on to that bonus rounds. This ought to be interesting, folks. Let's head back up to the top. It's Jolly Rogers versus Buffy. In a best 2 out of 3 race off as Jolly Rogers sits on the inside as she's ahead on points. And looky there, she's off to that lead as they come down here into that Armageddon corner. Can she hold off Buffy's? Buffy's right on her tail, giving her all she's got there, trying to get around her. Can she find a spot? Coming down here to the end, it is going to be Jolly. Can Buffy tie this thing up and force a race number 3? We're about to find out, folks, as we're heading back up to the top. And we are racing. Look at how tight it is going into that first set of turns. Now Buffy's got the lead. Coming down here into that Armageddon corner. She's still holding on to that. But look at the Jolly trying to really make a way around her. No, it's going to be Buffy. This is it, folks, as we're all tied up. The winner of this race moves on to this week's bonus races. And they are off and racing. Looky there. You got Jolly putting in a bit of a block there on Buffy. Coming down here into that Armageddon corner. They still got it going on. Here we go, folks. It looks like it's gonna be Jolly. We'll see. It is Jolly. Before we get on to our bonus rounds, folks, I just want to remind you, do not forget to join us Tuesday night for the championship round of Custom Carnage, where we crown our first ever Custom Carnage Champion, the first ever member into the Rick's Diecast Racing Hall of Fame, in this really cool trophy. Starting us off tonight in our bonus racing action. Up front, we're going to have Beam on the inside, Lady on the out. We have Jolly on the inside, the Ape on the out in the back row. And they're off and racing. It is Beam out to the lead. Coming down here into that Armageddon corner. Looky here, folks. That's not good. You got Jolly flipped up or upside down. They're coming down here to the final stretch. Oh, no. It's Lady on the side. It's going to be Beam, Lady, Ape. It's time for lap 2 in this bonus racing action. His last race, it was Beam out front, doing what he does best, and that's winning when he's out front. And it is Lady out this time out front. It's Jolly Roger that's trying to hold off the ape. They're coming in that Armageddon corner now. It looks like Lady's going to pull further out as they're lining up there into that slingshot coming down here into Widowmaker run. Here we go, folks. It is going to be Lady, Jolly, Beam, and then the ape. All ready for race number 3 in this bonus racing action. There hasn't been much need for highlights, so we're going to get right on to it, folks, as we are off and racing. And looky there, you got Beam moving up into second place. Our Jolly Rogers is trying to hold off. Nope. And it's Jolly Rogers is still in first place, but look at there. It's the ape actually sitting there in second place as he's able to hold off Beam. And here we go, folks, down here to the end. Oh, here we go. It's going to be Jolly, Ape, Bean, and then Lady. How do you like that, folks? We went from no need to a replay to a need for replay. So we're going to check out the UFO cameras. It was Jolly out to the lead. But look at Beam take over second, and then the ape takes second right back over. And Beam actually falls all the way down to last place, which is unusual to see him in that spot. As we come down here into that slingshot, they're spread out pretty good. But watch this down here in Widowmaker run. You got the ape gets a little twisted up right there, and here comes Beam. The bonus points have definitely tightened up, folks, as this last race of the night should be a good one. And we are off and racing. It is the ape out to a bit of a lead in. Look at Lady moving to second place now. Look at that Lady trying to get around the ape. Can't she do it? She's doing everything she can here, coming down into that slingshot. She is really on the ape's tail. Coming down here to the end. Can't she do it? Here she goes again. No, it's going to be the ape. Lady, Beam, Jolly. And look at these bonus points, folks. Lady with 12, Beam with 11, Ape with 11. 3 drivers picking up double-digit points, and Jolly almost got double digits with 9. But now it's time to find out who tonight's big winner is. I think we already know, but let's look at it anyway. And to no one's surprise, it is Beam. Beam is tonight's big winner. He has been the hottest car on the track the past 2 weeks, folks. But that don't mean he can't be knocked off of his perch next week. As it is Beam with 29 nice points this week, followed up by Lady with 25, the Ape with 20, Jolly got 19, and Buffy with 10. Z-Force has been eliminated, Solar Player will be back next week, and Old Man has also been eliminated. But let's check out and see who our top 8 in the overall season point standings are as of tonight. Here you go, folks. This is how our top 8 in the season point standings look. The big thing of note here is the Green Ape has moved into the top 8 this week, knocking off our defending champion, Long John. So this season, we will have a new champion. How exciting is that? I'll tell you what, folks, I am pumped. I'm so pumped up I don't even want to quit tonight's races, but I have to, folks, so I can get ready to start recording our championship event in Custom Carnage. Again, I'd like to thank everyone you see here on the screen and all you for watching each and every time. I appreciate you so much. So until next time, folks, hopefully at Custom Carnage, we'll see you there. Happy racing, race fans.